Welcome back to the C programming lecture series, and in this tutorial we are going to discuss about nested for loop. I mean for loop within for loop. So for that I will write a program, I will write one of the example in the form of program, so that when I will write a memory map for that program, you will come to know how nested for loop is implemented in this example. So I will just write, my output should be 1 2 3 4, in next line 1 2 3 4, in next line 1 2 3 4. This should be my output. You can have any number of rows, any number of columns. Like in this example, I have my number of rows is 3 and my number of columns is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I will take int, one variable I will take for rows and another variable I will take for columns. Int row, int column. So now I will write for row equal to 1. I will start from 1, or if you can also start from 0. Then you have to go up to 2 only, because we have to build 3 rows, 0 1 2. But I will start it from 1 and I will write a condition: row is less than or equal to 3 row plus plus. Then now I'm making here another for loop inside this. For column equal to 1, columns I want to take 4 columns. Okay, less than or equal to 4, column plus plus. You can see this for loop comes under this for loop. Basically, when it will work for row 1 and condition is true, then this for loop will be executed for all the 4 columns. It will be executed 4 times, because we have 4 number of columns for row 1 only. When this for loop will finish, row will become 2 and again condition is true, and it will again work 4 times for 2 row. It will work again 4 times for 3rd row. Okay, it's like that. Now here I have written when row is 1 column, so I will execute for first row, I will execute this column for 4 number of times. So what I have to write? I have to write values 1 2 3 4. So the value is stored, if you can see, the value is stored in this column. You can use this column 1, it will get incremented and will become 2. We will write that 2. It will again get increment, it will become 3. We will write that 3. It will again get increment and it will become 4. We will write that 4. So I have to print column. So I will write printf %d I will write some spaces here so that it will come perfectly. Okay, then if when my when my all columns finish for first row, then I need to insert a new line. So I will write here. So I have to come out of this for loop. Then so 1 2 3 4, after printing 1 2 3 4, then we have to come into the next line. So I will go here and write printf /n. Okay, new line. Then again row will become 2 and this will be executed 4 number of times again. So I will run it first. You can see 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It's perfectly running well. Now I will show you the memory map, how this program works. This is basically the example for nested for loop. So here we have row and column, row and we have column. Okay, initially row is 1 here. When row becomes 1, condition is true, it is less than 3. Yes, it is less than 3. It will go inside its body. These lines of code will get executed for this condition, for row is equal to 1. Column is equal to 1. Column is initialized as 1 here. I will initialize it to 1. Column is less than or equal to 4. Yes, this one is less than or equal to 4. Column, so this line of code will get executed for this for loop. So what is this line? This line is %d column. We have to print this column. What is the value inside the column? This is 1. It will get printed like this. We will print it here. 1 will get printed. Then our control will reach here, column will get incremented, This is basically internal for loop. This will get basically this will get executed first, so it will get incremented by 1, it will become 2, it is again less than 4, so printf column. So what is the value of column? This is 2, we will print 2. Again there is a space also, so after 1 space was printed, now again space is printed here. Now again column will become 3, and which is less than 4, and this 3 will get printed here. Again column will become 4, which is again less than or equal to 4. So 4 is equal to 4, again condition is true, and we will print here 4. 1 2 3 4 is printed. Now we are out of this loop. Now we will come on this line, print f new line. So we will reach our control, which will reach into the new line here. So again now we are here, and again it comes to increment of row, so row will become 2. So again this condition is, this becomes 2, and this condition is true for that, which is less than or equal to 3. 2 is less than or equal to 3, and this will get executed again. So again 1 2 3 4 will get printed with this for loop. Then again new line will arrive here, when our control will come into the new line here. So again 1 2 3 4 will get printed, because row has become 3 again, as we have reached to the end. Now again row will get incremented, row will become 4, but this time condition is false, so we will come out of the loop, and this output is this. This is how our nested for loop works. In next tutorial we are going to discuss more examples on for loop. We will discuss about patterns also. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel Indus Technologies.